right, in this video we're going to show you how to clean out your pool filter. This is a 4 cartridge filter. We're going to remove the top, hose it down, and put it back together for you. Okay, so before we get started, we need to turn off the pool equipment. So to do that, you open up your remote system, and we're going to hit the mode button to put it in service mode. And that'll shut off your pool pump. First of all, you'll know that you need to clean your cartridge filter because your pressure gauge has risen 8 to 10 pounds per square inch. All right, open up the pressure relief valve on the top of the filter. Next, you want to get a wrench and loosen the nut on the center band ring of the filter. This will take you just a little while and you'll get a little bit of a workout. Once you have removed the nut and the washers and the spring from the band ring, keep them all together in one location because you will need them again shortly. Now release the band ring from the filter and place it off to the side. Now you can lift the top portion of the filter off and set that off to the side. Okay, now we have our 4 cartridge filters. The first thing we do is remove the black fitting and spring that is on the top. Next, we're going to remove this black piece that holds the cartridges in place and set that to the side. And now we can easily remove our cartridge filters. Now is where the fun begins. Take your filters to a place in the yard where we can clean them out, preferably near a drain or someplace in the yard. You're going to want to put some type of spigot end onto your hose to create some high pressure, and take your time and just slowly go back and forth and clean the debris out of the filters from the top down. Rotate and continue until the cartridge is completely clean. As you're hosing down, you will see the dirt and debris that has been collected in the filter wash off, and you will see it turn from a tannish brown to a white clean filter. Depending on how dirty your filter is, this could take some time. Okay, so now that you've cleaned all 4 of your cartridges, now it's time to put them back. When you're putting them back, there is no proper order. There's no up or down. They don't have to be in the exact same location they were in originally. Take your cartridge and you put it on the base and wiggle it around, and you will feel it set into place. You'll do the same for all 4 cartridges. Once they are set on their base, now you put everything back in reverse. Now we put the black piece on, which holds the cartridges in place. Then we put the spring back on the top, and now it's time to set the top of the filter back on. Once it's on the bottom portion, close the pressure relief valve and position the top of the filter so that it's facing you. All that does is make it easier to read. Now that that's set in place, it's time to put on the black ring band. Now this is something that you may require somebody to help you with. It can be a little tricky your first or second time. After you've done it once or twice, you should be able to do it by yourself. Wrap the O-ring around the filter. Make sure that the bolt goes completely through the hole, and this is where you will need the nut and washers that you previously took off. It's important that you put those back on in the same order that you took them off. This will once again take a little while. When you're about 1/3 of the way done tightening the bolt, use your wrench and tap on the metal band around the perimeter of the filter. This helps the band set in place. Continue tightening, and towards the end, bang one more time. Not too hard, but just enough to help the ring set in place. So now you're just about done, and what the most important part is, you want to make sure that you've tightened the nut enough to where there is no space in between the spring, and tight enough to where you have approximately 1 inch of thread showing from the band ring bolt.